Imagine a competitive bodybuilder posting a single photo on Instagram and instantly flooding his DMs with hundreds of orders. He isn't using a retail storefront. He's tracking sales for massive, over-the-top cookies using a chaotic mix of Venmo notifications and hidden spreadsheets. At the same time, an overwhelmed mom in the Midwest decides to skip traditional therapy. Instead, she opens an app to talk to a little cartoon alien, relying on it to organize her thoughts and plan her children's summer camp schedule. Thousands of people are also forcing down harsh, foul-tasting shots of apple cider vinegar directly from glass bottles, desperate to fix their digestive health through sheer willpower. These fringe internet subcultures represent massive market vacuums. They've become high-priority targets for founders who realize that wherever people are jumping through hoops to solve a problem, there is a billion-dollar opportunity. Modern success comes from identifying these strange workarounds and packaging them into frictionless products. Growth begins by spotting an unpolished, high-friction consumer behavior before it ever touches the mainstream. The founders of Hot Plate realized tens of thousands of customers were already jumping through logistical hoops, monitoring cryptic Instagram drops, and waiting in 3-hour lines just to buy food from independent chefs cooking in their own apartments. Tolan saw that everyday users weren't looking for an AI to draft professional emails. They were looking for an emotional support system that could help them organize their mental open tabs and provide a sense of daily focus. These behaviors typically start as messy, local operations, often literal folding tables at farmers markets. But once the underlying demand is recognized, it can be digitized and transitioned into a scalable model. Spotting these hidden points of friction is the necessary foundation for a highly scalable startup. Utility alone is rarely enough. A product only needs to be 10 to 15% better than the status quo if it's encased in an elite, aesthetic outer layer. Poppy initially sold a niche gut health remedy. They found massive success only after rebranding entirely, moving away from clinical health supplements to become a vibrant soda for a mainstream audience. Tolan used the same underlying technology as every other chatbot, but marketed it as a friendly companion with a long-term memory. They shifted the focus from raw intelligence to a specific, personalized experience. Hot Plate took basic payment processing and turned it into an aspirational hype engine. They treated home bakers like superstars, transforming a simple checkout link into an exclusive event for their most loyal followers. This powerful combination of positioning and aesthetics is what transforms a basic utility into a defensible, high-margin business. Once the brand is packaged, founders bypass traditional retail and television marketing to infiltrate digital subcultures directly. Poppy skipped standard grocery store sampling and grew almost entirely through social feeds. They leveraged platforms like TikTok to reach the For You pages of customers long before they ever saw the product on a shelf. Platforms like Overlap are now automating this process by using AI agents to drive cultural visibility. These autonomous agents identify the best moments in a video, then ensure they are formatted and pushed across timelines continuously, generating billions of views without any human effort. Mastering these organic feeds replaces expensive ad spend and forces the product into the mainstream conversation. The results are significant. Hot Plate now facilitates 9-figure sales from independent apartments, and Tolan has crossed 100,000 paying subscribers. Poppy's trajectory took it from a farmer's market table to a $2 billion acquisition by Pepsi in just a few years. As technology makes building software and sourcing ingredients accessible to everyone, an obsession with human behavior becomes the only durable advantage left. To find the next massive market, look closely at the weird things people are obsessively doing in private today.